Welcome back to Sister Circle Live. She's the MC who burst on the scene in Ice Cube's 90s hit, It's a Man's World.
Well, since then, she's released 4 critically acclaimed albums and used hip-hop as a platform to advocate for women of color and the Black community. Please welcome Yolanda Yo-Yo Whitaker. We're in the midst of a legend.
Wow. Welcome.
Yes. Here's your seat right here.
Purple marks your spot.
That is right. Come on, energy.
Yes.
I love it. I'm sitting next to Yo-Yo.
Okay.
Good God Almighty.
It's been a long time.
It has, but it's a good thing.
Yeah,
it's a good thing.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, and you as well. This is an honor. It is we're definitely in the midst of greatness.
Yeah, absolutely.
We really are. We really are.
Takes one to know one.
How about that? I received that. We'll receive that definitely. Earlier last week, we had hip-hop artist, Christian artist, Tadashi on. I asked him this question. Did you find hip-hop or did hip-hop find you?
You know what? I found hip-hop.
Okay.
I found hip-hop. I think before I just was in love with music. I was just in love with being an entertainer. And I didn't realize the power of hip-hop.
Okay. Wow.
You know, I didn't realize the power of words. So I think I kind of, I've contributed to it so much now because it was so, hip-hop was so young when I started.
Yes.
So I think I found hip-hop. I mean, a part of hip-hop is me. You know, that heart that I give and the love that I give, you know, people know me from hip-hop. So I think I've contributed to what hip-hop is.
Of course
I'd
you
love
have.
to believe it.
Yes.
And you have.
As the mother of 2.
Yes.
First of all, do the kids know how dope you are?
Oh, no, they don't. Those disrespectful.
Really? Like, yo.
She's like, Mom, do we have to stop? I said, yes, and take a picture. Yes, we do.
Tell them kids to Google you.
Well, my 14-year-old is much better than my 23-year-old, you know? Those who have a 23-year-old knows. But my 14-year-old is more so like, hey, they're checking you out, you know, take a picture, say hi. My 23-year-old is don't stop. But I think now they're both embracing it because now I've come full circle.
Right.
So now they get a chance to experience the love that people have for me all over again.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you were coming up, a lot of MCs had a lot to say.
Yeah.
You know, they came from a place of empowerment. And now it seems like MCs, female MCs in particular, are over-sexualized. Why do you think that is? Do you think that it will ever change? And what are your thoughts on that?
You know, I think a lot of women, men really, you know, it's just so male-dominated, and men really control the scene. And so you have a lot of women who've given in to men, and a lot of their requests. I mean, back in the days, we stood firm.
Yes.
Our no's meant no's. I think that you have some strong ones, but you have those just who are playing so far left that, you know,
It puts
there's no balance.
at disadvantage, though.
Yeah, and it's really sucky sometimes, you know, because I'm just like, dang, you know.
It's that easy, huh?
Well, you know, you want to be a little sassy and fast, but, you know, they just, you know.
All the way.
They just throw it all the way. You know, I want to throw it out the window, but not all the way.
So, speaking of back in the day, you know, a lot of female artists have risen to the top real quickly.
Yes.
Do you feel like they have not necessarily paid their dues?
You know what? There's a lot who just popped on the scene. They come from different camps. But I think, you know, the women who are standing their ground are doing a wonderful job. You know, I don't want to ever stomp them down.
Absolutely.
I just really think that, you know, I just love being a big sister. I wish that I had more relationships with a lot of the women in the industry, because then I can tell them some of the things that I've experienced. I can kind of help them along the way so that they don't have to go through some of the things that I went through as an artist.
Who do you look at and say, she is dope? Like,
Oh,
who
my
do Yo-Yo look
God.
at?
Well, you know, my girls, well, I of course, I love MC Light. And I love MC Light for more than one reason. She is just one of those sisters who I've met in the industry. We label mates, so we grew up together. But she just always had confidence. She wasn't, my energy didn't scare her away. My confidence, you know, my loud and wild self. You know, some people can't deal with that, but she was able to embrace it, not just as a sister in hip hop, but just a sister, period. And I think we're the tightest, and well, along with Lady of Rage. I mean, there's a lot of women who I just admire, them being mothers and just being able to be a friend. You know, because we need that, and a lot of women have never experienced true friendships, and so to have real friends in the industry is kind of dope.
Yeah, you know, hip hop has always been used as a platform for activism, at least back in the day.
Yeah.
With artists having so much money and having so much exposure, do you feel like they are using the platform to channel their activism in the right way now?
Well, you know, they're learning, and when they know better, I think they'll do better. That's why I think it's so good that you reach back. Hip hop is a culture that we need to reach back. You have to go talk to the Houdinis. You have to sit down and talk to legends who have been there, because that's the only way that these young kids are going to learn. Absolutely. I mean, I have some, you know, so many artists that I can look up to and reference myself after, because I go looking for them.
Yeah.
But hip hop, we don't really have that, because either you're hot or you're not, and really they don't really give the exposure to those who have been there before, even on, you know, music platforms. So they really don't know better. And I think the more they know, the more they'll grow.
Oof, that's good.
That's deep.
That's good.
Listen, we got more with Yo-Yo when we return. Yes, man. Can't play with my Yo-Yo.
Yo, don't try to play me out. Don't try to play me out.
Okay, y'all, let's come right back.
Okay. We are back with hip-hop legend and activist Yolanda Yo-Yo Whitaker. You know, we have to get into the activist side of who you are. You have Yo-Yo School of Hip Hop Arts and Academics program, and also the Intelligent Black Women Coalition. Why do you feel like it's important to pour in our youth and, of course, women, and women of color in particular?
The Intelligent Black Women's Coalition was a mentoring program when I started out. Pat Charbonnet helped me create that. And it's just so much more needed now, because like the principals say, we have so many more, much more young girls who are, you know, rougher, tougher, and they need more, they need that village. So the Intelligent Black Women's Coalition, we brought it back. I was having a lot of women call me and say, hey, Yo-Yo, what happened to that program? I'm having trouble with my kids, or I'm having legal issues, or, you know, just all kind of things. So I got together some relationships and we recreated that. And the School of Hip Hop, I mean, that's just been my baby.
I appreciate that.
It's just been my baby.
Yes.
You know? I love the School of Hip Hop. It's where we do arts and academics. It was only the arts at first. And we had a summer program, thanks to Congresswoman Maxine Waters.
Yes. Come on, Auntie.
I know. Auntie helped us put together this program. We had an overflow. Over 200 kids wanted to sign up and join. The demographics from 13 to 17 was huge, especially for young black boys. And so the director said, how'd you get all these young black boys to participate in your program? And I'm like, you know, I thought it was just hip hop. And he said, well, you know what? They don't participate, and they're dropping out of school, and they're reading on the second grade level. And I said, well, a lot of them want to learn how to write raps. And the other half are here for beat production. So I said, I hooked up with Dr. Yasin, who's the English professor in Bergen, Dr. Ernie Smith, who wrote the journal on Ebonics. We came up with a program of how to make sentences into paragraphs into essays. So those who wanted to write raps, we, you know.
Amazing. Because you had to reach them where they are.
Yeah. So National Black College, the National College Resource Center, we're doing that, giving away scholarships, and it's wonderful. So Yo-Yo School of Hip Hop.
Can we please applaud her for that?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yes. I love that. Now, speaking, you have a tour coming up now. We talked about this off air. You are going to be on tour with Eric B. and the Rakim. So tell me, what do you want the people to, when they come to the concert, what do you want them to walk away with?
Oh, God, Yo-Yo is back, that she is still standing, that hip-hop is still alive. I am representing women, that, oh, God, Eric B. and Rakim, I'm just excited to be back on the platform and creating, you know, representing for all of the women out there, especially from the West Coast, and being back doing it.
Yes, ma'am.
Walk away with Yo-Yo. She threw it out the window and looked back at it.
Yes, I love it. Well, we thank you so much for being here. Your spirit is just amazing.
Yes, ma'am.
I feel it all all through the studio. We're so grateful for you.
Thank you so
for
much.
all that you have done and continue to do. So look out for her upcoming tour date.
Yes.
All on her social media and ours as well.
Yes.
And don't forget, the conversation continues on SisterCircleTV.com and on all social media platforms at Sister Circle TV.
The amazing Yo-Yo!
Yes, ma'am!
This is great.
I know. Thank you. That was